Hey, you. Yeah, you. You know our country, right? Canada, the Great White North. Land of moose, maple syrup, and really polite people, eh? But did you know we got a name, a nickname, a symbol that's as Canadian as a beaver wearing a toque? He's Johnny Canuck, and he's been kicking around longer than a 2-4 in a hockey bag. Now, Johnny ain't just some guy down the street, no sir. He's a symbol, a representation of what it means to be Canadian. He stands for our values, our history, and our identity. He's been with us through thick and thin, from the battlefields of war to the hockey rinks of glory. Johnny Canuck ain't just a name, he's an idea. He's the embodiment of our national spirit, our resilience, and our unwavering belief in this great country. He's the farmer in Saskatchewan, the fisherman in Nova Scotia, the lumberjack in British Columbia. He's every Canadian, standing tall and proud. So, grab a double-double and get ready, because we're about to take a trip through time. We're going to explore the origins of this iconic figure, see how he's changed over the years, and discover why Johnny Canuck continues to be a symbol of all things Canadian. Now, Johnny Canuck ain't no spring chicken. He's been around since the 1800s, back when Canada was still finding its feet. First appeared in political cartoons, a strapping young lad representing our nation. He was usually depicted as a strong, hard-working fella, often wearing a lumberjack outfit or a farmer's garb. One of Johnny's earliest appearances was in 1869, right before Confederation. He was featured in a series of cartoons published in a Montreal newspaper, squaring off against Uncle Sam. This was during a time of tension between Canada and the United States, and Johnny Canuck became a symbol of Canadian patriotism and resistance to American influence. Back then, Johnny was a way for Canadians to define themselves, to show the world they were different from their neighbors to the south. He represented the values of hard work, honesty, and fair play that were, and still are, important to Canadians. Over the years, Johnny Canuck's look has changed a bit. He started off as a simple cartoon, but he's been reimagined and redesigned countless times. Sometimes he's a soldier, other times he's an athlete, but he's always recognizably Canadian. During World War II, Johnny Canuck traded in his axe and his hockey stick for a rifle. He became a symbol of Canadian courage and sacrifice, appearing on recruitment posters and in wartime propaganda. But Johnny wasn't just a wartime hero. He was also a symbol of peace, diversity, and inclusion. As Canada grew and changed, so did Johnny Canuck. Johnny Canuck's more than just a cartoon character. He's been featured in comic books, on TV shows, and even on postage stamps. He's a true Canadian icon, recognized from coast to coast to coast. In the 1970s, Johnny Canuck became the star of his own comic book series. He fought for truth, justice, and the Canadian way, battling villains and righting wrongs. The comic books were a huge hit, and they helped to cement Johnny Canuck's place in Canadian pop culture. Today, Johnny Canuck continues to be a popular and recognizable figure. He's a symbol of our shared history, our values, and our identity as Canadians. He reminds us of where we came from, what we stand for, and what we can achieve when we work together. For more great videos like this one, click like, subscribe, and smash that bell for more from Worldwide Wired.